All right, are we good, YouTube? Couple more seconds. Nope, we are good. Awesome. There we go. Good evening, everyone. My name is Nutmeg, and thank you so much for joining me tonight on this lovely evening. It's Thursday. Welcome to the Just Chatting stream. How's everyone doing today? Hey, Kira, early bird. You are first. Good to see you again. Hello, Funnel. How are you? Man, you really came one of your own. You only came a couple days ago. Now you're here with the early birds. My name is Nutmeg. Yeah, I mean, people keep calling me more Nut or Nutmeg more than Colin. So I thought, it doesn't really matter. If you guys want me to call me whatever you want, it's Nutmeg Colin, Colin Nutmeg, Nut, Meg, whatever. Yeah, Funnel. Hey, Ketchup, how are you? Got to take those legal documents. Kira's just, by the way, Ketchup, legally changed my name to Nutmeg. Is that right? Well, to be honest, my name is not really even Colin. If you actually see my legal documents, like my passport and my driver's license, it's actually my Chinese name. It's actually not Colin either. In fact, there is a story behind it. Really, rice is delicious, Funnel, but I've cut back on it mainly because of the carbs. So let me tell you something. You guys might want to know. I think I already told you guys where nutmeg comes from. It is actually an ingredient I use to cook a lot with, because I just love, grating that nutmeg on, sprinkling on dessert. It's really good. So that's where I got the name, because I used to be a cook. Is that right, Kira? Are you talking about Yuki? So as for the name Colin, right? It was when I moved here to America when I was in 3rd grade. And then all throughout 3rd grade to about, I would say 7th grade, which is the beginning of middle school, right? And what happens was I was so tired of every single teacher pronouncing my name wrong, because my name is not something like as simple as, say, Lee or Chang or something like that. It's actually understandably hard to pronounce for American English. Not giving that out, Kira. Not giving that out. Sorry. Not giving that out. So when I came into 7th grade, which is the start of middle school, it was in my very first class. And you know, in elementary school, right? You got your little circle of friends. You got like class 1, class 2, and class 3. Well, that changes when you move to, middle school, when you have a bunch of like 5 or 6 different people, 5 or 6 elementary school going to one middle school. So that's where I basically said, okay, you know what? As soon as my teacher pronounces try to pronounce my name, I raise my hand. I say, that's me right here. And I said, don't worry, I go by Colin. I've always had a TikTok. Well, a few months, maybe a month or two after I started streaming. It's just that I never really used it. It's kind of like Twitter. I had it. I just never really used it. I don't know the algorithm. I don't know the audience. And here, more or less, I just post some of my shorts here and there. So I'm not very active on it. So don't worry about it, Kira. Is that right, Funnel? Hey, Warren. Hey, how are you doing? Good to see you, buddy. It's been a while. I was just actually telling everyone why did I change my name to Colin. Yeah, I can tell YouTube is complicated as well. And so when my teacher, again, middle school. Hey, Nanta is here. Save the princess. Yes, everyone is here. Awesome. Now I can actually start staring at the screen instead of the chat. There we go. Good Friday? It's Thursday. Well, it might as well be Friday for you, I guess. No more head shopping for that was intense. I was a bit traumatized about that. I did not expect that game to go that far. So that was really something. I promise I was going to a completely blind. And I only kept staring at it because I thought it would be interesting. Oh boy, was I right? I chose the option to watch. I did. It's because I was like, well, maybe they wouldn't go that far, and it did go that far. That was a clip moment. That was a highlight moment, though. So like a lot of my other Asian friends, I basically just raised my hand up saying, "Hey, this is my when my teacher starts to try to pronounce my real name, I raise my hand and says, "My name is Colin. I go by Colin." And they're like, "Oh, okay, no problem." And I remember some of my classmates from elementary school just stared back at me and says, "What? What? Oh, you're Colin? What? Who's Colin?" Thanks, Record. Good to hear. Good to have you here. I'm a masochist. Hey, I've been playing a lot of horror games, so of course. Bold Duck. I'm jealous. Man, you're eating some good noodles right there, Funnel. So as soon as that was when my name started with Colin. And how did I get the name Colin? It just came to my head. I don't know why. It just because none of the people I knew a lot of Johns, I knew a lot of Sams, and not a lot of Michaels, but I never heard of the name Colin, both from a first name and last name. So I was like, okay, it's actually a pretty unique name, I guess, from an American standpoint. So I was like, I'll just go with Colin. So then, and then that's when I was like, because throughout my lifetime, I only know one Colin. And his name is actually not Colin either. His name was John. And he goes by Colin for some reason. I was like, you have a normal name, John. Why do you go by Colin? Hey, Sonic. Good to see you. Been busy? Yeah, no worries. Don't worry. Good to have you here. Similar to Europeans not from Anglophonic country change their surnames in New York. I see. Makes sense. Your brother's name is Colin? Jesus, there's a lot more Colin than I thought. I guess it's more generic than I thought. Maybe I should have named myself a little bit more edgier, a little bit cooler. I was thinking about maybe Dante or something, but I don't think I have the swag for it. Matetsu to Matthew. Ah, okay. Makes sense then. Is that right, Kira? Hope she's doing alright though. But do I look like a Dante? Or a Virgil? Nah. Probably, definitely not. Usually, another thing about it, maybe it should have been like a three syllable name. Because you know how most Asian names are usually like Lee or Chang, usually just one syllable. If it's like Jonathan Chang, Jennifer Chang, something like that, then it rolls off the tongue a little bit easier. Instead of like John Chu or Sam Lu or something like that, Dante's better than Virgil. And I don't have the swag for that. Hey, Ducks, how are you? Good to see you. I don't look like a Dante. No, I do not. I definitely do not. Like a Jackson? I look like a Jackson? I don't know any Jackson. Maybe a Jack, but not a Jackson. Yeah, you did send me a lot. I only watched one of them, by the way, Ducks. Name yourself cheats? Cheetos? Are you talking about cheat days? If that's the case... If there's any food that I always want, I'm always in the mood for, it would be sushi. I just love good sushi. Nigiri is my favorite. But if you're talking about snacks, then I probably have to go with chips. I love potato chips. You'll know a lot of Jacksons. Man, you know a lot of people. Warren, don't give out your real name, but I can't really read that though. Like Arthur name? Is that right? Hey, Mr. Good Guy stream. Stopping Twitch kids from saying first. Well, you jinxed yourself right there. You're first, though. Anyways, welcome, buddy. I stream on both Twitch and YouTube, so I don't mind it. Most people are on YouTube, but I know a couple of my viewers prefer to watch me on Twitch, which is fine. Anyways, welcome, buddy. I look like an Alexander. I know like 6 Alexes. That's why I knew, and Alex was actually on one of my lists, but I knew too many Alexes, and I was actually one of the groomsmen for one of my friend, and his name is Alex. So I didn't want to be named Alex. David is the most generic. I know plenty of Davids as well. I know 3 Davids just on top of my head. I'm pretty sure there are more. Lucas, not many Lucas. I know like probably 8 or 10 Michaels. A lot of Michaels. A couple of Sams. But yeah, there's a lot. Vermecool, cooler than Tuxedo. I'm not gonna read all that. Sonic, I don't know what you're saying. Biblical names? Is that right? Yeah, like Noah, right? I thought about Noah as well. But I don't know why during that time when I raised my hand, I promise you, I didn't have the name in my mind when I said it. When the teacher literally tried to pronounce my name, that's when I felt embarrassed. I literally just rose my hand and was like, that's me. You can call me Colin. The name Colin just literally spewed out of my tongue. I do not know why. It was just the way it is. Oh, I know a couple of Jesus, or rather they would rather be called Jesus. Hispanics, so. Hey, love, welcome, how are you doing? You look like any generic name, so, well, yeah, I could pass for a Michael or an Alex, or maybe a Sam or something like that. It's none of those names, by the way. I mean, plenty of, or maybe like a Jesse or a Jerry or something like, or a Kevin. Those are very generic as well. Aaron, I don't know any Aarons. That's actually a pretty good name. But I do know what I want to name in my child, though, if I ever do have one. If I had a son, I've never really know what to name him, but I do know the name that I would name if I had a daughter. Bruce. Nah. Well, Bruce Lee. You know, Bruce Lee. And Kevin fits me. That's funny because one of my when I was in elementary school, I was one of the Three Stooges, the Asian Stooges, because there was only like 3 Chinese people right there, 3 Asians, and one of them his name was Kevin. So my friend Kevin and Jesse, those two are like my 2 buddies for life. So again, I was the best man at Jesse's wedding. Kevin, unfortunately, he kind of he's not dead. It's just that he's been busy with his life. So get a pen name in the chat, and if it misbehaves, you can blame it on us. Well, it's just gonna be a while. I bought Ellie. I got Ellie last year, I believe. She's only 1 year old. She's the little one, the Bichon Frise. And then I got a big one. He's now, I believe, 11. Snow. He's getting there. He's getting at that age. But for a Great Pyrenees living over like 10 years old, I say it's pretty impressive. And he still goes out for a walk. He goes out and walks and enjoys the good life. I haven't seen any sort of issues with his walking or anything like that. He's pretty healthy, so that's good. Hey Shuyan, good to see you. How are you doing? Jason, I've always thought about these like prep names. Maybe prep is not the right word, but the popular group. There was always a Michael, a Jason, or Sam, something cooler name like a Chad, or not. I don't know any Chad, but some of those names were like that. Hey Dubby, how are you? I know. Anyways, I got a surprise for you. Here, one sec. Let me give you guys a tour of my new internet, because I actually finally got it sorted away. So I showed it to you last time, right? So I get about 600 megabytes. So here's my new internet, guys. I finally got new internet. Boom, almost 1 gig. And look at my upload speed, baby. Yes, that's what I want. Because back then, when you guys said it was laggy, it was because it dropped all the way down to like a 4 or a 3 or a 7. So now I have 900. So unless a tornado or a storm comes in, you guys should be good. You guys will be watching me from now on at 1080p, 60 FPS. Technically, I could stream at 2K or even 4K if I wanted to at 60 FPS, but Twitch doesn't allow it. So if I go back just to mainly YouTube, then I could do it. But you know, I want to keep everyone on Twitch happy. Twitch has a maximum bandwidth 6,000, so that's the maximum. That's the minimum requirement you have for 60 FPS, 1080p. So let me guess, I have McDonald's Wi-Fi. I had Spectrum. They sucked. They tried to charge an extra $10 on me, and that's when my friend gave me a call and asked him how's his internet. He has AT&T, and he showed me a screenshot of his upload speed. I got so mad because I paid more than him, and he gets way more than me. So I called AT&T yesterday. Says get over here, replace this damn internet. It took them about 6 hours to do it, 5-6 hours, because they had to install new fiber optic cable through the yard or something like that. And boom, there you go, my new internet. I'm not sure if VR has something to do with the internet. I hope not. But if that's the case, I'm willing to go back to MetaQuest 3 and give it another shot. So maybe I go to Best Buy this time, and if it doesn't disconnect from VR, Steam VR, then we can actually play VR games. If it does not disconnect once again, then I can start playing VR then. I'm looking forward to that. But if still disconnects, then I'm just gonna have to wait though. So again, I'm not trying to promote AT&T. I still dislike all of them, but I would say that, Spectrum is not the best. I do not like Spectrum at all. Hey, Shrady, good to see ya. Yeah, I hope VR works out. I really thought about it because I always thought about getting one of these for you guys. I don't know how many of you guys have VR, but if you do, let me know in the chat your experience. Now, my computer can definitely run it, no problem. And now I have the internet to run it. So I was actually big screen beyond. I was thinking about getting this one. Because the fact that this is not like a it's really expensive though. It doesn't come with a control, you gotta buy it. So this would cost like $1,200 to $1,500. But I like the fact that it's really small. Where the Quest 3 was a little bit bulky for me. So I'm not so sure about this one. I really like it because it's light, and because, guys, I also have to wear it by prescriptions. I can't wear this thing with this. And I tried to get the Meta 3 with this, and it just squeezes the glasses right into my, not like this area. I didn't feel comfortable at all. I could only wear it at maximum like 30 minutes. Oculus is good. Any gen? Yeah, I thought maybe we could do the Quest 2. But if that's the case, I might as well just go up and get the Quest 3. Again, I just what do you have, Dubby? I'm just wondering, like, it's an investment. I thought about getting the PlayStation VR 2, but just the fact that it's only for PlayStation really rubs me the wrong way. I just don't like it. You got the Quest 2. Maybe I should get the Quest 2. It's only $200 right now, from what I've seen. It's not the money I'm worried about. It's just that, like, I'm sure they're fun, Shrady. Quest 2. Both of you got Quest 2. Okay. You know what? For you guys, I'll do it. Steam Index has also got a great library. Yeah, that's the thing, Shrady. Alright, sounds good, Wrecker. I'll see you later. Again, by the way, guys, Wrecker is in Europe. 2 o'clock over there when I start streaming, so give him a break. You would get the 3? Yeah, I mean, I can afford both. It's either or. It's just that I really want to hold out for Valve's Index 2 or Deckard, whatever it's called. But the thing with, in Valve is that they don't follow, they really don't follow the trend of, hey, we must release a product every single 2-3 years. And with the Valve Index right now, it's still $1,000. I just thought, and it's like 4 or 5 years old now. I just didn't think it was worth it. It's not. I'd rather spend more on an equipment that will last me for a while. It's just that I'm not so sure if I get the Quest 3 how long it's gonna last, because if it comes out in a year or two, then I'm definitely getting the Index. That said, though, the Meta Quest 3, the issue I have with it is not really with the software itself. It's just that for some reason, every time I load up Steam VR and I loaded up Phasmophobia VR and I loaded up Chat VR or VR Chat, as soon as I load it up, no less than 30 seconds, at maximum I go at around maybe 3-4 minutes, it crashes. And by crash I mean it disconnects. The VR, the Meta Quest 3 disconnects from Steam VR. I don't know why. It's just so irritating. So it's just a connection issue. Ooh, hope you're okay, Funnel. But yeah, I'll give the Meta Quest 3 maybe one more shot tomorrow. I'll see how it goes then. And then if that's the case, I mean, we can play a lot of VR games. That's gonna be really fun. If not, then I'm just gonna have to wait. It has nothing to do with my computer, I promise. It just has some connectivity issues with my with VR, or excuse me, Steam VR, and that's why I thought maybe I should wait for this the next Steam Index, because you know it's your stuff. You got to work with your stuff, right? Is that right, Shreddy? I'm still nervous about tomorrow or the day after, because I did promise Loaf that, and I believe Ketchup as well, that I would go back to place, that I would give VR Chat another try, and I will. This time it should not be an internet issue, and it should never be a computer issue, because my computer can definitely handle it. Competitive comedy. If there is a game in there that we can do like trivia night, or something like Uno or Monopoly that a lot of us can play together, it would be good. It would be really, really good. Anyways, alright guys, that's enough chatting for today. I believe you guys came for some reason. We are here to free the princess, so let's go. Jackbox? Yeah, I think so. I mean, I just love trivia games, board games. Alright, let's hope we don't have any issues this time, guys. Please don't be a black screen game. Okay, great. It is not a black screen. Ooh, this is a love story. I'm still trying to figure out the lore of this game, because I'm just so confused by it. I've never had so many mixed emotion about this princess. She's obviously not human, but then again, neither are we. As you can tell by our arms, our little index finger. So it's hard to say. Sometimes I feel sorry for her. Sometimes I'm afraid of her. Sometimes I'm kind of frustrated by her. And just I don't know. It's like a mix of contrasting emotions about her. Or is it even a her? Or it might be even be it. Yeah, sounds good, W. But it seems that we need to make different choices in order to get different endings. And each ending that we get, different endings that we get, we go back to that another being or something like that. So I don't know how many more. Oh, jeez. See what I mean? Psychological horror at its best. There's just something so eerily, hauntingly beautiful about this. And I think this is what makes psychological horror so... Like, I don't know the word is creepy, but unnerving. That's the right word. Unnerving. It's just... Like, I'm so uncomfortable, yeah, I'm so intrigued. It's so creepy, yet at the same time so sad. It's just a mix. It's like pulling my... It's pulling my emotion strings. Jeez. This is what I was trying to show you guys yesterday, by the way. Except it was a black screen. But anyways, let's go, guys. We're gonna save her. Or should we save her? Maybe we should save ourselves. Alright, the thing is that we can actually skip all the ones that we took to. We took a couple of different routes. And then the second route we took was just keep saving her. We did not believe the narrator. And that also ended up pretty bad for us. So we need to get as many different endings as we can. So I know one that is very, very easy, which is turn around and leave is one that I definitely thought about. I was like, this is a very easy one. Don't listen to anyone. Don't trust the narrator. Don't trust her. Just turn around and leave. I'm not sure if this is going to get us anywhere, but it is definitely an ending. It is definitely an ending that we have not taken in before. Hey, Shuyan. This is called Slay the Princess. It's a psychological horror game, a visual novel. And it's been creeping me out, by the way. I'm gonna try and get through the end of this game by today, but I'm not exactly sure how. We're supposed to get different endings, so this time, this is the third one. We're gonna turn around and just leave. Seriously? You're just gonna turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going? Quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. I'm actually okay with the world ending. I relish coming of a new dawn beyond our own. Gonna go walk in the opposite direction. Who knows? I saw the amount of achievements, by the way. It has like 70 something achievements. That's crazy.
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yep. I don't even want to see the princess. I don't want to hear about you.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong.
Yes.
Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
We're just going to be an unknown. We're going to be a past... Just going to be someone who looks and looks away.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Shut up, narrator. I know you're the bad guy here.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient.
What
Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
We're just gonna... No. We're not even gonna enter the cabin.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Good. Good. There's actually a good. Maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this.
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess.
Yeah, but this is at the risk of someone's, like, morality. Like, I get the ethics, I get the number part, the logical. Okay, sacrifice a few for the good of the many. But there's also that part of, like, where's the sense in all that? It's so inhumane.
And, last I checked, you're part of everyone too, so if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well.
Don't speak for me.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Okay. Can we leave this time? Motherfucker, if you get me back to the cabin again!
You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
No. I'm just gonna keep running away. Oh yeah? Well, I guess I start going in a different direction. Again, in fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Oh god, it's giving me creeps. This music is disorientating. disoriented.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those
What
flickers
the fuck?
weren't just a trick of light.
Huh?
In every direction, there is a path
God.
and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins.
We're stuck in a goddamn
trying
loop.
to draw
We're stuck in a loop.
where you need to be.
Oh my god. This is Exit 8 all over again.
Wait, what's going on? You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my
You
god.
care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world. You've doomed us all, you know that, right?
Oh boy.
But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
Do we have to kill like infinite amount of the princess again?
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Well, that's it. Good game, guys. We died. The stranger. Oh, did we get past this? What happened? What happened?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin,
Guess we have to go in there.
princess. You're here to slay her.
No. Is it?
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
No. We're gonna do the exact same thing. Go to hell. Exit. Proceed. Silently proceed to the cabin. If I can't run away from the cabin, then I'm just staying in the hood. Stay in the woods forever. Forever.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh shit. I have to go in. Fine. I got no choice. We have to go in.
A warning before you go any further.
Now what? Dude, every time we go in here, there's like a different set of scenarios. Yesterday there was like, the basement was actually kind of nice with carpets and, you know, torches and stuff. And now we got a wall. I don't know if this is good or not though.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Yeah,
If we
I've
stop
said that
going in
before.
there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
Contrarian. Oh, we got the voice of Contrarian this time.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
So we got the synth yesterday, or Smin, voice of Smin, and then the voice of Cold, and another one of skepticism.
Let's keep an open mind.
All right, no choice but to go in, guys.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many
I'm
cabin
so
interiors,
lost.
all projected across
What
what's
the heck
almost
is
the
going
same
on?
space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Oh, I'm getting mind F so bad right now.
The only
It's
furniture
disorienting
of
and
note is a
uncomfortable.
plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is
She
a
would kill her.
pristine
She would kill her.
blade.
She would kill her.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
No, I'm not gonna kill her this time. I mean, we spared her last time, but it still ended. But at least we didn't die. She didn't die. So maybe we can have a good outcome this time, you know?
If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
True.
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with.
She's a monster that can tear her own arm off and slit her own throat and pretty much overpower us. So what is that knife gonna do anyway, right? It's not like we can really kill her unless we sneak up on her.
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
You're as straightforward as this picture right now. Not very.
You can't just say that. Not when everything here is so wrong.
Oh, exactly, hero.
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, You cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
I'm so
You've piqued my interest.
lose
What's
ourselves.
going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Yeah, what do we do? What happens?
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
Oh, so we had to pull ourselves apart? I really distrust the narrator. Almost as I distrust the princess. I don't trust either of them, but I definitely don't trust the narrator.
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us.
Yeah, will you guys shut
I'm
up?
going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
Oh, alright, time to go in.
What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
We're not gonna take the knife, but I am gonna look at the mirror. I think the mirror is a key. Is very important.
Okay, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Alright, take the blade, approach the mirror. You didn't say anything about that mirror on the wall. We're gonna approach the mirror again.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Are we gonna try and touch it and then it becomes the wall again?
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror.
Yeah, I've seen this already. Yep,
You
it's gonna
reach forward
disappear.
and rub your hand
Yep,
against
again.
the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Well, are you talking about the arm?
But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Yep. They really don't want us to see ourselves. No, we're just gonna go straight to the basement.
The door to the
Oh!
basement creaks open, revealing a
Oh!
web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong. And the
I am
closer you examine
so
your
bloody
surroundings,
confused.
the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing
Alright, you can
into
stop
a
describing
thick,
it already.
nauseating- If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Shut
Her
up.
voice.
We're not coming back then if
Disappointing
this is the amount of
collage
stairs we have to take.
personality drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die.
That punch is certain.
We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And
Yep.
whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure.
She's gonna kill us.
And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Smart ass. Well, let's see what the princess look like this time. Take the right, take the center, take the left. Oh boy, I don't think it matters. I usually always take the left.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs until there's nothing left in them to feel. The air around you grows cold the further you progress. At first a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold.
Oh god.
Your toes feel like blocks of ice, your breaths
What
puff
is-
out in clouds
what is
of condensed
happening?
vapor. You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the
This has got to be
brilliant
some kind of
shimmer.
hell. Maybe we are some kind of demented evil being that was sent here by some almighty god as punishment or something. Oh. What?
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
Better not give me a jump scare.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish.
Oh.
Until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey. A continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
Alright. What does she look like? We haven't even seen her yet.
Consumption and betrayal.
Huh?
Skepticism and blind devotion. Rivalry and submission. Terror and longing. Pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
Oh. Hi, Princess.
What?
I came
What
unarmed.
the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
She looks normal this time.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
Alright.
Princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement.
Don't forget why you're
Don't
here.
forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case
I
you're
forgot the
missing, I'm
knife.
afraid I
Unless you
lost
want to toss it
myself
to me.
on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit. Try and get our bearings.
Alright.
She seems...
Let's question her this
normal.
time. You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you. For all I know, you're locked down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here? Getting down here was weird. Like I pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me? What's your name? I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here. There's all these questions are good. I don't think there's any point in asking for her name. She's just gonna probably give us something generic like, oh, what's your name? Or, I'm the princess. I think it's not really about what is happening here. We're trying to kill the princess, but what is it supposed to represent? So why are we in a loop then? This has got to be a mystery to it. Do you know why you're down here? You're apparently a threat. No. I felt like I was being pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me?
What, like you need me to hold your hand and tell you everything's okay? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here? We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
Oh, this is giving major Monica vibes from DTLC.
We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? Again? Have you been here before? Should we tell him?
Yeah.
Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until...
The lady told us that we need to collect more endings.
It's hard to describe, until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it.
Oh, God, I'm so confused.
It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom
did
you were
listen
given
to-
in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it?
Alright, you know what? Next one, we will kill her. We will kill her. Okay?
Whatever
Next one, we
you
just
saw
go in
last
and
time,
listen to you,
I'll
narrator.
see it.
Just listen to
Whatever
you.
thoughts weaseled
No need to
their way
ask
into
anything
your
else.
head,
We'll just
unthinkable.
kill her.
It's not
if we
already
can.
too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Oh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Oh my God. Why do you need more of her? There's more of you now. What's your name? For all I know, you're locked up down for a reason. I'm getting you out of here. Try and free her. No, we're not doing... should we do that? You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to kill you. Retrieve the blade. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything. Leave her in the basement and retrieve the blade. Can we do that? Alright, let's go grab the blade then.
That's not right. Go on.
Ah!
Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Stop looking at me with those eyes. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to perish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... We can't...
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Witty to say. I could use a good bit of wit right now.
I need a drink. I don't even drink.
Because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all
Oh no, did we die?
falls apart.
Whoa.
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
We're gonna die either way. Either we die and try and kill her, or she kills us, or maybe we both die.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in space.
Oh god, this is disturbing and uncomfortable.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back?
No.
Can you fix us?
We
No.
should help her.
No.
I think we did this.
Maybe.
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Really?
It's a little late for regret,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Please.
No. You just destroy everything. I'm not going to fix you. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. I'll do my best. This is the part where I just kind of run away. So I'm just gonna say, I don't know what to say. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. Or just I'll say no. I want to be careful and just say no. But I kind of want to see just what is she gonna do if I say I'll do my best. Ah! When everything is possible, nothing is. What? What? But you'll never know if she really hear your reply. She's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go?
Okay, we got another ending then.
Try and find her?
No, she's dead.
That mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Approach the mirror. Look at the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels
Fine. Oh,
different.
yeah.
Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
Voices feel small distance as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. It's your own reflection. The decay. You've withered. Whoa. Wait a minute. Whoa. Here, hold on, guys. She was just kind of like withering down, and now the achievement I just got was you withered. Are we like the same being or something? Is that what it's trying to tell me? Because there's nothing else out in this world. You only got the princess, and then the main character that we're controlling in the cabin. Regardless what happens to the princess, whether she dies or lives or whatever, or whether we escape or whatever, there is absolutely no way out of here. Alright, there's that lady with the arms again. Yep, you're at the cabin. Hello, how many endings do you need?
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Alright, how many endings do you need? Tell me I don't have to get like 70 different endings, because I don't think I have enough patience for it. Can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. Yeah, they can. I'm still planning to kill you once we're done with this. You know, at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? Do you know what happens to her once we leave behind? I'm still planning to kill you once we're done. A lot of options has us killing her. But should we kill her? Or whatever this thing is. Attack the entity or destroy your body. I'm pretty sure that these two kind of ends the game. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
We will know when we near our destination.
Come on, give me a number at least. So we need more. Alright. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Ugh, I can never get used to this. Chapter 1, Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path.
Yes, I know this part. Okay, we go. We're gonna go. Is that right, Shreddy? That's awesome. Alright, guys, we're gonna keep going. And this time, unlike the last time, we just tried to escape. This time, we will go straight for her throat. As if we're gonna no direct unless the mirror appears. I think we have to look at the mirrors. We go straight for the knife, go straight down, no question, and just attack her. Yeah, I'm proud of you, Shreddy, too.
That's the spirit.
Alright, let's go. It doesn't matter. Again, there's no wrong choice here. There is no wrong choice here.
We're not going to go through with it.
Alright, proceed. Again, there is no wrong choice. Mainly because I think it's because there is no princess.
The interior of the
this
cabin
is all
almost
maybe in this guy's
entirely
head
bare.
or something.
The air is stale and
Yep, I've seen it before. Take the blade. Go. Enter the basement. No, just go.
the door to
Keep
the
going.
base.
Alright. Continue down. Don't say hi. Just keep going.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs.
Alright, I've seen this one
and lock
before.
eyes
I've
with
seen
the
her before
princess.
in this form.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist.
Yep, I've seen
binding her
this.
to the far wall of
Step,
the basement.
steal your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade
Go.
tightening as you
Go.
steel your
Go.
resolve.
Go. Don't even talk to her. Don't even look at her. Oh, no talking. Then, fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Don't care. Don't care.
You
Don't care.
should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Last time I dropped it, or the first time I dropped it, but not this time.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
End this. Alright, slay the princess. Alright, listening to you, narrator. There you go.
You lunge
Go!
forward without a
Go!
moment's hesitation.
Oh, I don't want to kill people in cold blood. Oh, she looks so innocent here. Oh, she's gonna turn into a monster, isn't she?
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh. This is it, isn't it?
Is it?
I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder,
What?
do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
I hope.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, She entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it?
Yeah.
She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face.
Oh no, she's gonna return as a zombie?
But is it over?
Is it really over?
Really over?
Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has some trick up her sleeve. Of course not. It was too easy. I think it's too easy.
It's over.
Oh no.
Don't get all worked up.
Okay. I'll listen to you.
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Alright. Let's listen to the narrator, and then the next time we come back, we're gonna check her pulse. So this time, we're just going to listen to him. Okay, leave. You're right, she's dead. Let's get the GTFO!
Yes, exactly. It's over.
Alright.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
Well, we did kill someone in cold blood.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good.
Greater good, my ass.
One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
There's nothing outside, isn't it?
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
There's nothing out here.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them.
It doesn't matter whether we kill her or
You'll
not.
be safe here.
It doesn't matter.
Everyone is happy.
You're happy. Oh, okay. I was kind of hoping I'd get better and you... Oh, okay.
So glad you're keeping an open mind. This is what's best for everyone.
Yeah, a big pile of
Trust
nothingness. Yep.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years
What
or
a
even decades.
crappy ending.
It's all a wonderful, boring blur.
Never
You've
been
never
happy.
been happier.
Yeah. Hey, Tui, what's up? Good to see you. I am having a lot of confusion with this game. This game has just jump scared me, mind effed me. Sometimes it even made me a bit speechless with just how confusing and weird it is. Creepy.
Psst. Hey, we're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Of course we are. I like it here.
Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is. Not happy.
Not happy.
Happy still has plenty of meaning.
Okay, sounds good, Shreddy. Yeah, no spoilers.
Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf
I
ears.
said this one we're going to listen to the narrator all the way. And that's what I'm going to
Eventually
do.
you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words
This
like
is probably the worst
eventually
ending.
and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before
Simply
that
exist.
shift. You simply exist. Happy. Forever.
In other words, this is a nothing ending. Good ending! You did it! You saved
have
everyone.
already committed to my completion.
Huh?
You cannot go further astray.
Huh? There is no going back now? What? Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. Okay, maybe I'm not happy. Maybe I'm not. I'm just saying that because you're the last person I talked to.
Good. Because I have
Huh?
an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it.
I'm gonna have to kill myself, huh?
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Well, if given the choice, yeah, I would kill myself too if I was living in a nothing but emptiness. And just It's basically like floating in space. Unless I'm dead, I don't want to be alive during around that.
He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness
not
away
happiness.
from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
Agreed, hero.
Don't you dare.
When using the blade, you would kill us. Wouldn't we be dead? And you can get out of this hell.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're
I
welcome.
made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world?
What? You mean staying here and looking at absolutely
ingrate.
nothing? Ingrate? You call... How dare you? This...
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement
Oh,
and walk
jeez, I forgot that knife
downstairs.
is downstairs with her.
The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Oh, please don't tell me she's gonna get up as a zombie.
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Alright, here we go, guys.
The end.
Nice knowing you.
Nice knowing.
Okay. Chapter 2, The Spectre.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
Seems like this is a new
is
play.
a cabin. You're here to slay her.
Yeah, I'm here to slay her. Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Turn around, proceed to the cabin, but I killed myself. What am I doing here? Okay, no. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Should I keep killing her? Should I keep killing her? Hasn't this happened? Oh, you bastard. I'm getting a several... where are you seeing this? Alright, There's no reason to keep asking this. We already know. At least I know. We know, chat, that this is a loop. So, let's just go.
A warning.
Yeah. Don't listen to her. I got it. I got it.
Won't be a problem.
Voice of the Cold. Oh, maybe did we already get this one already? Did we get this ending already?
The interior of the cabin
No,
is
we did
cold,
not. I don't remember
a
this part.
soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling.
It's a nice
outside,
door, at
banging
least.
the shutters against the
Better
windows.
than the crappy
The only
wooden
furniture of
cellar
note
door.
is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to check. Look at the mirror again. I'm always gonna
Walk
check
up
the
to
mirror.
wall next to the basement door. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I heard this one.
You reach forward
Yep,
and
nothing.
rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Nothing
I
again.
hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. There was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly,
Alright.
it's not even important.
I'm gonna go take the blade again.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and
Just
save
in
the
case.
world
I
without
mean,
weapons.
she's already dead. That's what Cold is telling me. But let's go. What does it look like? What does it look like? What does it look like? What does it look like?
The door to the basement grows
Ooh.
open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying
She's
her
gonna
would
come back as a
probably be
ghoul
doing
or
her a
something?
favor. The room below is silent.
Oh, no hello this time?
Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure.
Alright, let's go down.
I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step,
Okay,
the
she is
form of
dead.
the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead.
Or maybe is she? Maybe we should check for a pulse.
It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought,
This is
the
my
top of a
favorite
head
voice so
appears
far.
from underneath the floor.
I like the simp voice. He was kind of funny. He's the only guy in here that sounds overly naive and optimistic in this very weird, depressing world. Oh my god! I think that church just popped out of nowhere. Smitten.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you,
Oh.
followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
She became Casper the ghost. Oh!
Finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
What? Her mouth is like sewn shut.
Ghost?
Oh.
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Oh, I came in to give you a stab. That was it. I came in and just poked you.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
Ooh. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
How do we kill a ghost with a knife? Wait and see how the things play it out.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
Yeah, maybe you should think twice about trying to attack me.
So, are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
I killed you. What are you doing not being dead? Oh, she is a ghost. Apologize. No. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy some sort of revenge? I'm sorry. Is there anything I can make it up? I'm not apologizing. I'm sorry. Is there anything I can... The people who wanted you dead tricked me. No excuses. Alright. Damn, that is a lot of options. I was told you were going to end the world. Okay, clearly slaying you isn't going to work. What do you want? Okay, team, I'm out of thoughts. If you're dead, then really isn't much for me to do, is there? I guess I'll get going. Leave her in the basement. Slay the princess. I'm just gonna say, any ideas, guys?
We'd always try violence. It's worked for us so far. She's a ghost. Who says ghosts are immune to violence?
Oh my god.
Common sense? There's nothing common or sensible about common sense. Action and observation are the only things that matter. Fine, then let me observe that the acts of killing her and killing ourselves haven't got us much of anywhere. We're still back in this cabin, we're still dealing with her, only now she has a good reason to hate us. I suppose you have a point.
Any ideas?
Do you have any ideas then? We could always ask her what she wants.
Ask her what she wants then.
Oh, for the love of... Don't do that. Whatever she wants, it will end the world.
You be quiet!
Is that really so bad?
Cold? You're sounding like a little bit like the princess right
Yes, it is by its very definition bad. But those are the only options, aren't they? Violence or doing what she wants.
Well, I never tried the thought of stabbing a ghost, so
Though
this will be
ignoring a
interesting.
problem is rarely a solution.
I don't know if I pick stabbing a ghost, it would be a wise choice, but then again, I always try to make the wrong decisions when I play horror games.
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
Well, I tried.
Adorable when you're confused.
Thank you.
But I didn't say you could touch me. Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job?
I know where else to
What?
go. I know where else to go. Attack her, fine, I can't hurt you, then there really isn't anything for me to do, just get out of here. Guess I'll just get going. Slay her harder. Slay her harder!
You swing at the princess once more, and once more your blade cuts through nothing as she disappears.
Really?
Her voice chides from elsewhere in the room. You whirl around, finding her hovering between you and the basement stairs, looking you over with grim disappointment. She draws in close.
Closer. Closer!
I was willing to let bygones be bygones, killer. I was willing to ignore everything you did to me. So we could
I
come
don't
out
believe
here
you.
Together.
I'm not getting out here with you.
All I ever wanted was to leave this place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home. Wherever home is.
Her eyes turn from wells of sorrow to pits of wrath as she stares.
Oh, she's
into
gonna
you.
kill us by looking at us.
Ah! Is the only language you speak.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then...
Pulls our heart out.
Yes? Nothing happens.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Are you sure about that? Something should have happened. And yet it didn't. We're fine.
Let's not jinx it. Did you miss? I'm not afraid of you. Stare at her in silence. Stare at... Did you miss? Sure. This is gonna piss her off, isn't it? Ah!
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is. The horrific splintering, the squelching of organs,
Oh, no.
the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
She's real now. If she's making us dead, we should return the favor.
Oh, how do I kill her? Again. Slay the princess!
You swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects. A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm leaking from the wound. It's too little, too late. In her hand, you realize she clutches your still beating heart. It thumps unsettlingly. Did we get her?
Should have brought a gun.
We've given her something to remember.
See you soon, killer.
See ya.
I'm afraid you'll never know. As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark, and you die.
I'm picking the scariest path. It's not like I'm choosing to. I'm more or less just a guy who's like, huh, this looks interesting. Maybe this will be interesting. The Wraith. Oh, geez. Well, that sounds comforting. We might as well go all the way then.
In the wood. And here we go again. Off to slay her. Again. The deck's stacked.
I didn't mean to choose like, oh, this one's gonna be scary. I was like, huh, this one looks interesting. It might make her a little bit mad, so I want to see what happens.
I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake
Voice
of
of
it.
the cheated. Well, since we killed her the first time and we tried to kill her the second time, why not? Why not? Why not just, you know, try to kill her again? Whatever.
Come on. Let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this.
There is no way out.
There's got to
I've
be
resigned.
an answer.
Like, we're gonna be trapped in this damn loop forever.
Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start?
You might be onto something, cheated.
That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work. I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them.
Kind of like Squid Game, I see.
Wouldn't that get, I don't know, boring? Okay, so you've already been here. Twice even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory. Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess. Well, we didn't have to start.
Yeah, I didn't have. I mean, everything is different here and there. I can't wait to see what she looks like in this one. I'm actually more intrigued now.
We killed ourselves. And why, pray tell, did you do that? Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us. That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending.
Why do you want her? Why does the narrator want us to slay her so badly? And when we do slay her, all it does is just make everything turn into nothingness. Something's not right here. There's only 3 characters. The narrator, princess, and us. The voices are just voices. I don't think they're real characters. They're more just other perspectives.
Well, were you happy?
No, why do you think I am
Of
here?
course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful. It was boring.
Oh, Cold is still here.
It was bullshit. So you killed yourself?
Yep.
Yes. And then she killed us. Even though she was already dead. This is all fake.
Yep.
Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real.
I don't see any
The
people around
danger
here.
she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real. Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try?
Okay.
Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish.
Sounds good, Shady.
All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something.
We'll kill her again. Maybe we
we'll
won't.
kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her.
All right, let's go. They still haven't. We tried. No, we tried turning around and leave before.
You continue down the path towards the cabin.
Let's see what it looks like this time.
It isn't long before you're steps
Same
away from
cabin.
your destination.
Except it's
I don't think you need any words
even
of
creepier.
warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do.
Yep.
The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free.
I'm with you, cheated.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
The interior of the cabin is long and dark.
Where's the
A
door?
single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance.
This is
Curtains
probably
billow
one of
out
the
from tall
prettiest
windows
looking
on either
ones, though.
side, obscuring
Yet it's
the
still
path
very,
forward,
very unnerving.
fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is...
That's strange.
That's
Do you see
strange.
the mirror now?
What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Oh. Narrator cannot see the mirror. Only we can see the mirror, which is a reflection of ourselves. What is that supposed to mean, though?
Great. Something else has been taken away from us. I suppose the only way to go is forward.
Well, whatever.
forward.
Right now, I'm no longer afraid of death. I mean, if we die, it doesn't really matter.
Doesn't really matter, does
Yep.
it?
Oh, I'm with Cold now. Approach the mirror.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward, towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
I'm always being watched. You mean the narrator's watching me?
We've always been watched. You're watching us right now.
Yep.
Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others. I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over.
I kind of like Cold and Cheetah together. They're just like, you know what? We don't care. Just go for it. Who cares, right? Let's go.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Let's go.
What are the odds she's waiting for us right now? Just out of sight, on the other side of that glass. You reach your
Whoa!
arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Nothing. It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
Yep. Again.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Yo, well, I came back to life and you didn't.
Shit. Where is she?
Oh, cussing for the first time.
You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle.
Oh. Oh God.
Your heart
Oh
skips a
God.
beat,
Oh God. Oh
standing
God. Oh
in
God. Oh
muted
God.
shock for one long, frozen moment.
Oh God.
Then it, she, the princess, constricts.
If this guy's reading this story to me when I was a kid, I would have nightmares for years. Ah!
Snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse.
Oh!
And you collapse with them.
Ah!
You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her
Oh!
hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked
Ugh.
teeth.
Kick her. Kick her. Kick her head off.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right.
No.
I thought maybe you'd seen what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But no, you'd rather use that knife to keep making the same mistake over and over and over.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Even after I ripped your heart out, you still cut me.
Well-
And for what? I didn't go anywhere. You didn't banish me. I'm right back here with you. A little better, a little worse.
Ah! Yo!
Worse. So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Are you?
And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
I say we let her do it. It's something different.
Ah?
Do we even have a choice?
Well, if there's a knife, then
You always have a choice.
throw me the knife.
Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time. Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade? Well, unless you have any specific ideas, I think my vote's the only one that counts.
Oh, just let her be. No. Struggle. That's fine. I actually came to free you. Do you need to take my body? Can't I just open the door for you? I'm a victim too in all this, you know? Gaslight her. Let's gaslight her.
And sometimes victims become the same as their victimizers. Just because someone hurt you doesn't mean you get a free pass.
Oh, God.
You should be grateful that I still have a use for you. Being mine is more than you deserve, really.
All right. We need to maybe stall her. Struggle. Look, we're even. I killed you and you killed me. Water under the bridge.
And you think that's even? How adorable.
Just finding ways to piss her off.
But I think you forgot about the part where you tried killing me again.
Yeah, but it didn't work.
If I were you, I would just want to get it over with. You lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my freedom. But either way, you're about to become a passenger. Enough talking.
Oh no.
Plenty of time for chit-chat once the space is clear behind us.
Oi!
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent
Oh,
and
that's
curling,
creepy.
moving
Oh, that's
that
creepy.
defy your understanding.
Ah!
Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle.
Please. Can't we just talk it out?
Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides,
I just
I
want to stop
thought you all
staring at her.
wanted to
Stop looking
free
at
the
me. Stop looking at
princess.
me.
Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too.
Well, thanks for the help then. I guess we'll just let her have her
And
way.
whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up. Are you seriously trying to blame this on us?
Yeah. Ah!
As she tears open the membrane of your soul. You're awake.
Hello?
Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel Wrong.
Okay.
It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Ow!
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. There's another option, you know.
Jump out the window?
Don't help either of them. Flip the table. That gap where the mirror was, I don't think it goes anywhere. Let's throw ourselves into the abyss.
Good idea, cheated. Yeah!
Still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door.
Oh, come on. Don't be a...
It is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, your masochist too? Throw your body into the abyss.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
Oh no.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends,
No!
and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter.
Alright, come on.
Enough is enough. I'm tired of us always losing.
Just
a step away.
Go! Yeah, but we'll lose together. Oh!
Throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
Oh, did we live? Did we survive? Probably not. I'm not. I don't hate you. I'm afraid of you.
Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall and fall. What an end. Well, at least it's ours.
Yeah.
An empire of frigid nothing.
Awesome.
I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now?
Now what? Hey, B. What in damnation? I don't know. We are stuck in an infinite loop of trying to kill the princess. She's definitely not human. She is, I don't know, a demon, a twisted soul. And right now she just tried to possess us. And instead of helping her, we decided to throw ourselves into the abyss. And now we have this ending.
But I want to know what he thinks happens now. Oh.
What is it?
But why is that?
Oh, you should have been here yesterday, B. This princess literally took the knife from me and decapitated herself in front of me, and that traumatized me. So, in this playthrough, I'm hoping that I can get the actual ending.
He's gone. But
Narrator! Terminal velocity ceases, and you feel something, a mask, a growth, torn out of you, and the princess look at each other for a short moment. Oh,
What's happening to me?
oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's the end of this run.
she's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Okay. So, how many more endings do we still? We got 4 now. Is 5 the magic number or is 4? Come on. Mirror again. Why is it
What's
up?
here?
Why is it here? Approach the mirror. Well, just look at it. The mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
You already said that.
It's going to do something to us. I can feel it.
Let's hope it's different this time.
Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
All right, I'm looking. The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. It's just your reflection. Nothing to be scared of. You've unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Okay. Is it the cabin again? The lady? You are at the cabin. How many of these endings do you need, lady? 4. I'm traumatized enough here. I've got enough.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Huh? What? Oh. Do you think there are people out there? Do you think there's anything real out there? Do you have thoughts on this vessel? Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken? When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is one of them is something else I call him. The narrator. And he does want me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessel has had one? Hey, thanks for the follow, bees. Alright. How many more vessels do I need?
1. Whatever you bring me next will be enough.
Oh!
And then gravity will pull the others back to me.
Alright.
I will be singular. A final multitude.
Alright, so we just need 1. 5 is the number, guys. We are almost there. We got 4. We got 1 more to go. Okay, how about we gotta ask her about the narrator.
No. Their minds are empty, existent, but constantly shifting into something new. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
Every ending that I picked has ended up her being like some kind of monster or ghost or zombie like this. Except for one, which I spared her. And we went outside together. She was like super nice and bubbly. But then like, but then every other options that we picked have been bad, at least for her and us. So, alright, he does. And when I find him, I'm going to kill him. I want to kill him.
If he is anything other than us, he isn't worth the effort to destroy.
Okay, you're telling me to don't bother. Alright. I'm ready.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are.
Okay.
I will be here, waiting for you.
I'll see you. At least she's kind of nice. Even though that she's like... Every time we get an ending of the princess becomes like some sort of entity. And this thing right here absorbs them. So she needs 5 endings. Or 5 vessels, as she is saying. But is she on our side or not? That's what I'm wondering. Yeah. Lurk away, Nanta. We're back here again. Bring the wrath to her. Alright. Okay. What other options have we not done? We went straight in and killed her. That was the last one, which did not end up well. We went back. We kept going backwards. That didn't end well. We went in and spared her. That ended okay. And then the one which is the first run, we were kind of wishy-washy. We were really wishy-washy. So what other endings have I done? Alright. Yeah, I agree, Nanta. No worries. Okay.
Make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Should we kill her
You'll
this
find
time?
the princess within.
What other options have that we're doing that is different though? It's either spare her or kill her. At least we can skip this part.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely...
Skip. Okay. Do we take the knife? The first time we did. The third time we did not. So only the second time when we spared her that we did not take the knife. So if we go down this path, she should be on the nice side. I hope. Let's skip the knife. Maybe we'll retrieve it later. All three of you are gods? I don't know what that means.
Creaks open, revealing a stair.
Yeah, we've been here. Anyone there? I'm here to save you. We did not lie before, but
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting.
I see.
Okay. Lower
You're
her.
trying to get her to lower her guard.
Ooh!
It's a gamble.
That's right, guys.
But it might
We
work.
we have always been very forward. So this one, on the last one, we're just gonna betray her and lie to her. Oh my god. Oh, I'm not comfortable with this.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
She should be nice.
You
Yeah,
walk
she's
down
nice.
the
Okay,
stairs and
she's
lock
nice.
eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her
I've
to
seen
the
all
far
this.
wall of the basement.
You were lying, okay. Okay, let's see. I'll see what I can do. Examine the chains.
You're only making this more difficult.
Yep. Going to check upstairs. Maybe the key is somewhere. Okay.
Okay, I'll be here.
Oh no, the door locks. Oh, did I mess up? Wait, I mean... It looks like you're giving me a lot of spoilers, Nanta. I'm gonna ignore a couple of... I saw the word God or something like that.
You try the door. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just...
All right. Oh, that's right. Here last time we saved the princess. Here we're gonna slay her.
Without hesitation,
Aye!
bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally. The wound drives her to the ground.
Oh God, I feel so bad about this one.
Okay. There's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
We stabbed an innocent princess in the back.
You bastard. Were you lying to me this whole time?
I didn't have a choice. It was the only thing left for me to do. I'm sorry.
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back. Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room
Backstabber.
and
I know.
meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
May I wasn't paying attention, Nanta, though. So baby. Oh no. Oh no.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
Wait, let me explain.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed.
All right.
There's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now.
Yeah!
You ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow. She lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your knife cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw.
Oh, this is not good for my mental health.
Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've
Oh,
got.
she's really turning into a monster. So, now I guess you could say it's self-defense now.
Though your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
Oh, you telling me to spare her? Finish the job. Run for the stair and lock her in the basement. Maybe she'll bleed out. Let's finish the job here. I mean, we didn't just stab her like that and then go all wussied out on us.
You steel your resolve and take another step closer.
Yeah, the door was
princess.
locked, B.
You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can still make sure that she won't make it out of here.
It's for
either.
the safety of the world.
Excuse me? What's this about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you,
Don't act so
narrator.
surprised.
I swear, if I get the chance to.
Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? If the princess doesn't do you in here, blood loss is certain to finish the job. You take another
Alright,
step forward, and the princess lunges towards you. The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and
Alright,
fleshy
guess this is how we
weapons.
died together, huh?
And then you stop. Neither you nor princess able to go any further.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
collapse on the ground.
Oh, God.
And the princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
This is just cruel. I can't believe it. You know what? I deserve whatever bad ending I get on this playthrough. I'm so
After
sorry.
all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
I had no choice. If I spared you just like last time, it wouldn't have provided another vessel for that girl, and I needed another one of your vessel. I'm sorry.
Silence as the room starts to get fuzzy around you. You've paid a terrible price, but you've saved us all. It's over.
If you think this is it, you're sorely mistaken. One way or another, I'll make sure you pay for this.
Oh God, this is probably the worst one in the game.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, I died. Oh, I've never been so happy about death. The witch.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
Yes,
you're
I
here
know it,
to
I know it.
slay-
Alright. Well, I slew the princess. Sure, she killed me, but I definitely got... Why am I here again? Yep, it's the same thing. Let's see what she looks like this time, guys.
A warning.
Yeah,
Before
don't
you
listen
go,
to her,
she
don't
will
listen to her.
lie,
Yep.
She will cheat. Don't
Yep.
worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Opportunist! The voice of opportunist is born from betrayal. Really? Alright, let's see what it looks like. I'm quite curious about it.
The interior of the cabin
Ah!
is a mess of twisted roots. The walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Should I take the blade this time? Alright, look in the mirror, look in the mirror, look in the mirror. Always look in the mirror.
Walk up to the wall next
Don't
to the
see
basement,
much,
will you?
blah blah blah, and nothing, and then it disappears, blah blah
You
blah.
reach forward,
Yeah,
rub
yeah.
your hand against the cabin wall.
Alright,
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
should we take it? I mean, logically, of course we should. But at the same time, like, wouldn't it be interesting if we go up to the one that we betrayed, unarmed, guys? Wouldn't it be interesting? It might confuse her. Just saying. So I'm gonna go with that one.
No blade. Hope you know what you're getting us into.
Nope.
It'll always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time.
Maybe the blade will appear again, just like last time.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below.
This is like entering
The
someone's
ceiling is
throat.
thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw waiting to swallow you up into the earth.
I would hate for the narrator to read me a bedtime story.
The air
Voice acting
smells
is really
dirt
good.
and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
All right,
Her
let's
voice skitters up from below.
let's see what she sounds like.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs. Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Okay, we got a psycho. I'm not nasty. Something nasty. Hello.
I recognize that voice as easily as I recognized your nervous little footsteps coming up the path. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
I came unarmed, miss. Maybe you can find it in your heart to forgive me?
She must have you confused with someone else. She seems friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is.
No. This route is the route of betrayal. So we need to gain her trust again and then betray her again.
Look, I'm just throwing ideas
God, I'm
out
evil.
there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion. Don't we want to hear what everyone has to say before making any big decisions?
I knew I like opportunists.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Both.
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess. Fine. You're the boss.
Let's see what she looks like.
Thank you.
Ooh.
You descend the basement steps.
She's got a tail.
Entering the dark room below.
She looks like kind of like a fox or a lion. Very animalistic. Hey, miss, I'm not into furries, just saying.
You can just make out the shape of the princess.
I don't swing that way.
She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
Uh-oh.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back.
I
Fine,
don't have the
I'll
knife.
play along for now.
I don't have
What
the
do you
knife.
want?
I don't have the knife. But if it appears, it just happens to be appeared in my hand, and, you know, I could, you know.
She's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Oh, we know each other very well.
No. You've already been here, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out?
I love the sarcasm.
Call it deductive reasoning.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Soroba and Torio. Yeah, but I make an exception for them. Maybe not for Princess right here.
Well, you seem to be great at it. Do you remember us then? Do you remember last time?
Yeah, I died.
No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true. I'm just glad we could put all this behind
We only need one more vessel. Let's see where this path takes
us.
us.
All behind us?
Who knows?
Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay her.
My world is depending on my choices. That's what the narrators say. So maybe the narrator is like the harbinger of nothingness. Like maybe nothingness. The end of all life. Maybe the god of death saying, you need to end, you two need to kill the princess in order for nothingness to exist. I don't know.
Let's chat her up a bit first. Maybe we can find a middle ground where everyone's happy. Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Yeah, I'll be right with you. By the way, you need to shave your legs. I'm sorry about last time. Man, a lot of options. Look, I made a mistake. We all made mistakes, right? I'm sure you made mistakes. I get the sense you're not happy with me. You think? You scared me, okay? When you started gnawing your arm off, it scared me, so I stabbed you. Good things got out of hand. I'm unarmed. That's good gesture of goodwill, so why don't we talk it out? We both died last time. Can't bygones be bygones? Look, I know. Things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger than both of us at work. We should team up. I want to say something smart-ass, but I think this is the path of betrayal, so we need to gain her trust. Why do I get the feeling you're going to stab me in the back if I help you out of here? I don't trust you. No, we need to gain her trust right here.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you?
I did.
All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Well,
Seems to me like she's offering a mutually beneficial
exactly.
arrangement.
And then
We
when
should
she
take it.
has her back on us,
Do you know
Stabby,
what
stabby!
word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
no, it can benefit us both. Leave her in the basement. No. I don't have a nagging feeling. No. I didn't get to bring my blade down here. Remember, how am I supposed to get you out of those chains? That's goodwill, right? Why don't we talk it out?
You came to me with empty hands last time, too.
Oh,
But
right.
that didn't mean
Fuck,
you
I
hadn't been
forgot.
plotting something nasty all along. What you did showed me as much.
Hey, the blade appeared out of nowhere.
But we didn't plot anything. We just made an informed decision based on the information we had at the time.
Exactly.
I think you're both making perfectly valid points. Sure, we didn't plot anything, but it's easy to see how she might think we did.
Also a good point. Okay. Well, I don't have the blade. How am I supposed to get you out of here?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
You don't?
The princess grins as the chains fall from her
Oh,
wrist.
no!
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest.
How about a hug? Can we hug it out? Shake hands? Bygones be bygones?
This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
I don't have the knife. You want to appear to get the knife in my hand? Okay. I get the sense you're not happy with me. Let's just leave, princess. Leave with the princess. I mean, she's gonna kill us if I say I don't trust you. Okay, I'll lead the way, princess. I'll lead the way.
Yes, let's.
Let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
Here we go.
She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face.
Look, I'm unarmed, okay? Well, actually, she doesn't look so bad right here. She could use a little bit of shave, but it's all good.
She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Okay. As you wish.
Oh no, we can't have that. If anyone is going to turn their back on anyone else, she's going to turn her back on us.
Lady... Princess, I'm
on
unarmed.
Who leads and who follows? We're working together here. Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her. Somebody has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're the ones who broke her trust last time.
Yeah, I agree with Hira. We're gonna make an incredibly stupid move
Talking
here.
a lot about trusting someone
gonna-
who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out. But if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
We're gonna turn our back on the woman that we just betrayed and killed. Step onto the stairs. You first. If I say you first, she's gonna kill us right here. If I stepped onto the stairs, she might kill us later. Or she just might kill us while we have our back turned. No. She still needs us to get her out of here. So she's not gonna kill us until she is absolutely certain she has her freedom. So we have to stall this.
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
That's exactly what I'm worried about.
Shush, opportunist.
You step onto the stairs and begin your ascent from the basement.
Is the door gonna
The
close?
princess follows close on your heels. Perhaps even a little closer than you'd like.
Come closer.
You're only saying that because you want us to feel nervous. I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right. This is for you. Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's
Oh,
the
that's
smart
how we should have
idea.
done that.
She can't
Shh.
sneak in and attack if we're facing her.
Yeah, but we have the stairs behind us. We're at a very bad advantage if that's the case. We could easily trip and yeah, that's not a good idea either.
No. The stairs are a bunch of
Yeah,
overgrown
pretty
roots.
much.
You'll trip and hurt yourself. But
Oh no.
the princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and in no time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within reach.
Tell me the door's not gonna close on us.
Isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing happened.
Alright, keep going.
You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you? Why did you just say that? I think we know why.
Oh no. Oh no.
You feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing. The princess clawing at you and pulling you down with her full weight. Together you tumble back down the uneven stairs,
Well.
your body and hers crashing against the unyielding wooden roots, until finally you both separate with a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor. You feel something pop.
My boner?
The princess lands against the far wall, gasping as she struggles to recover from the impact.
Why did you do that? Why did you... We were almost at the end of the door.
You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realize that you won't be getting up.
Oh no. We broke our leg or spine or something.
Wait, why won't we be getting up?
Our spine's fucked.
I'm afraid your back is
Oh
broken.
shit. Yeah.
One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several. You know what? I'll say it.
This
that
sucks.
sucks. I don't like having a broken back. We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do that? It's what I would have done.
Thanks, opportunist.
If you considered not being like that. Of course not. It's what keeps us alive. And yet here we are, paralysed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
So we're not escaping together. We're gonna be stuck down here for all of eternity. This sucks.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
Well, yeah, I mean... yeah. I can't get up. You broke my back. What the hell is that for? I was trying to help you out of here. We were never going to get up those stairs, were we? Gotten out of here. We just trusted each other.
Why would I ever trust you? Your hands have spilled my blood. And knowing that, you should never have trusted me either. You should have known I would never walk hand in hand with a loathsome thing like you.
Oh, that's
By our
sweet.
very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
Yeah, I had it coming.
This is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned, where once she'd passed by the table upstairs, I'd have said, now pick up the blade and stab her in the back.
Damn it, opportunist! I should have listened to you. I'm sorry.
And then you'd say something like, wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us.
Oh, damn it.
And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back.
Well, think of another plan. Think of
Just
another
one
plan.
problem with that. And what's that?
She probably would have seen it coming.
She was clearly planning to betray us. And if she was in front of us, she would have
Okay.
gotten to the blade first.
Oh, that's also true.
Ugh, you're right, aren't you? I thought this whole thing was ironclad, but really it was doomed from the start, wasn't it?
Should have brought the knife down here, huh?
The
Ah!
princess's body twitches as she tries to get up. Ho ho ho! So she's not as bad as us.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
Ha 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 ha.
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
No, we're just gonna be lying down here for all eternity. Man, this ending sucks.
Wait,
But it makes sense,
are we
though.
both just stuck here? Certainly seems that way. What a way to go.
But how do we kill ourselves?
Side. In all this chaos,
We
you may
need
have
to
actually
kill her
managed to
or
deliver a lethal
us
wound.
in order to get
We'll
the
be
final
safe
vessel.
after all.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Is that really what's going to happen?
Oh my god.
Hello?
Still there?
Are you still there? What happens next?
Doesn't respond.
I think he's gone.
The narrator like vanishes in the most weirdest time.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape. I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
Is the narrator trying to kill both of us if it's like this? Oh. Okay. Is that the final vessel? Okay. Memory returns.
She's gone.
Okay.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? What?
Yeah. I remember this. Alright, let's try and save first. Empty slot. Okay. Approach the mirror! Mirror, mirror on the wall. What's the happy ending of this all?
This doesn't feel right. It feels. If he thinks it's bad, I'm with him.
Alright. Approach. Nothing should happen though. Same as last time. You are nothing at all? Where's the reflection? Oh wait, I see a crow. But that isn't right, you can't be nothing. Refocus your gaze and then you see it, a figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. You better not give me a jump scare! I see a crow. Are you me? What do you think? You're looking at a mirror.
I think you know what I am.
Huh? Oh, you're back. A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in half into two. I think you know what I am. No, not really. Is the narrator the crow? Ah! And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Oh no! What is this? What is this? Where's the girl? So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I ever get to see you.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Excuse me? Ugh. What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
No, I have more questions. Others like you've said something like that before. Has every narrator been different? Oh my god, there's a lot of questions. Destroy the mirror. I don't need to destroy it. I mean, I got questions. What is the princess? Did you make her too? I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? No, I was not. If you made me, then what am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
Huh? I'm the god I made to rid the world of death. To rid the world of death? The world of death. He made me to get rid of death. So in order to... That sounds like one of those genie moments. Like, I want to prevent further suffering or something like that. So I basically just made everyone disappear. Basically a Thanos thing. So I'm the long quiet, which is... I am the emptiness of the world, I guess? Ah! No, wait! Okay, what about the princess? As a god, I always knew I was... As a god, I always knew I was special. I don't want to be a god. I want to be me. Others like you, you've said something like that before. Has every narrative been the same? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? Every time I look at you, ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Are you a part of me or are you something else? I met you many times. Have you been the same? Were you a god or were you... Are you a god or were you a god? I wasn't supposed to see this. What did you do to it? Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Okay. If I destroy her, wouldn't I be alone? If you made us, I want you to know this. What this has been torture. I don't think he cares. You think for all this hubris? Man, there's so many questions here. I'm pretty sure death is good, actually important even. I wouldn't say death is good, but it is necessary. I mean, life, it's like life and death. Light and darkness. Yin and yang, right?
If that's your belief, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you can't grasp the abject horror of dying.
If I destroy her, wouldn't I be alone?
Yes, you will. But it will all be worth it.
No. Do you know things... Do you know that things won't just get worse if I destroy her? What would it be like a world without her? It would be nothingness. I don't want to be a god. I don't want to be me. Screw being
You are you. And if you would let everything work the way it was supposed to, you never would have woken up to the reality of your true nature. There's no accounting for free will.
Okay, he's really talking out of his ass, some of this stuff. Are you part of me or are you something else?
No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective.
He's just going to keep asking until he dies.
From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
Oh, man. Alright, we get to ask a few more questions. Does it hurt when I have so many more questions? Every time I ask you something, blah, blah, blah. Versions of you. You said that before, so I really was meeting different yous. Why couldn't you have told me from all this from the start? I would have helped you destroy her. If she's capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be, can't I just will her into something small?
As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore. And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything. It's why I had to die.
Hey, Joey, welcome. Good to see you, buddy. Alright, 2 more questions. But I've died plenty of times. Who cares about dying? I've died plenty of times. You call this place a contract. What is this supposed to be? The people out there beyond the walls of the contract, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do to them?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion.
So he's trying to stop death by turning everything into
When
nothingness?
the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
Last question. Out of questions. Rest easy. I'm going to destroy. Rest easy. I'm going to destroy her. I'm not going to slay her. I want you to know that before you die for good. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I still have to see what she thinks about all of this.
I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away.
Well, should I listen to an
You
echo?
know what you have to do.
Goodbye, narrator. As the final fragments of the glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast, nascent god. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Okay. So we are the long quiet, and she is change. When you arrive at the heart of these things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Uh-oh. Whoa. But I don't really agree with killing her. If... Like, not looking at her.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
So, other than the creepy, I see you, Fallen. So, other than ignoring the fact of what she looks like, what she represents and what we represent the long quiet, which is, you know, vast form of nothingness, and she represents change, forms. Both are necessary to life. So, if I kill change, it's the only way that. Then I will be alone. Then that's the only way for the long quiet to spread out to stop death. In a way, I guess you can say that she and the main character right here are like kind of like the light and shadow thing, yin and yang, fire and water, you know, life and death kind of thing. One really can't survive without the other, and one shouldn't really be without another. She's not exactly evil. She's kind of like part of you, I guess. She's always changed through your perspective, yeah. Yeah, she changed depending on what I did.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response and then patiently waits for you to continue. I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
I see. Chasen? Yeah, I remember you, Chasen. What happened? Why'd you change your name to Fallen Games? Do you know about the Echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
When the Echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
I see. No problem. Well, if you want me to keep calling you Chasen, sure, I don't mind it. I mean, the first time you did correct me on your name, didn't you? So there you go. That's how you know that I haven't forgotten you. Okay, when the Echo spun us from one into two. Okay, so we were one, and then he, I guess, split us in half? Gave us you a choice, and me a role to play. I'm not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. Okay. Alright, sounds good, Jason. No, I don't think we should kill her. I don't think we're gonna kill her. Because it's really about killing and falling on me. Let's talk this through. I still have many questions I need to answer before making a choice. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this? There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. I told you what was going to happen when we reached this point. Slay the princess, slay the princess. I think it's time for us to leave, but I don't know how to leave or where we go. Let's talk for a little bit. There has to be another way. Give me another option.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it.
Can Needle Pet? Yeah, I actually streamed it. As long as you have streamer mode on, it's cool. It's a short game. Just, you might get doxxed on one or few things. So be careful with that.
Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Wait.
A trick behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place. We both move, and yet we both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves.
Wait, what?
But
Huh?
forever is not forever. I
Oh.
move and you react, and both of us break the other.
It's one of the vessels.
Is only a
It's the
moment in time.
one where we betrayed her.
To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
Oh no. Address this vessel statement. Rejectors, I won't engage with violence. Argue independence. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. Reject her authority. You've done nothing but lecture me since the minute I got here. Remaining silent means giving you're giving her like, yeah, you're right. I won't reject her perspective. Appeal, expand. You speak about life and death and change stagnant, but it isn't what this is. Is this a boss battle? Because it kind of feels like it. I'll address it directly then. If there are no endings, there are no limits. If there are no limits, then there's no difference between growth and decay. With time, we could have been better. I have already come so far. What more is there for me to see?
Meaning lies in experience, and experience lies in contrast. Abandoning one's search is not the same as losing the capacity to discover. I am contrast itself. To reject me is to reject the shape of everything. Do not use words to reduce that which your eyes know to be irreducible.
No. Oh no. Did I die? Oh! Oh, this is like a battle of psychology, a philosophical questioning of everything that I don't think I'm very good at winning. I don't know. Hey, Cayman. Welcome, buddy. What game is this? It's called Slay the Princess. It's a visual novel psychological horror game. Ah. Pretty much, Chasen. In your final moment, would you remove action itself from reality? Can you say with certainty what shape a world without you will take? I don't want that world come to pass. You speak about life and death, okay, and stagnation, but this isn't what it's about. You can act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. No.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
There is no beginning, there is no end, and there is no end. Only the flood of there is only the flood of bodies. You hold every possible sensation every moment you hold, and then you hold them all again. Sensation at once, and then you hold them all again. But in the end, you reflected it back at me. For a brief moment, both of us were everything.
You can turn the echo text echo off.
We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
Continue to appeal to your shared humanity. This has always just been about us. Two people forced to hurt each other again and again and again, but we don't have to hurt each other anymore. Yeah.
You fling to your emotion of pain or suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
That is true.
Your liver puts a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Continue to appeal. There can be love and conflict and beauty and ugliness between us without bringing the whole reality into the picture. I think this might be the best one.
The whole of reality. I kill you, you kill me. Back and forth we go. Faster, faster, faster. I kill you, you kill me.
Yeah. This is about us stop trying to hurt each other. Oh,
Our
man.
eyes watch from the dark corners of a forgotten place, flooded by emotions left unspoken. The tide rises.
Gotta say, this music is pretty banging.
I kill you and me. An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To linger on an ending is to rob it of its life.
Yeah, I'll see you, Jason. Good luck on your
Without
stream.
me, all that's left to do is linger.
Continue to appeal. We're not the whole with real. Why won't you see me the way I still see you? Why won't you see me for what I am? I don't know if any of these choices are right.
There is only room for one of us to be blind here, and I know it to be you. We are each other's mirrors, and are we not divine?
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving. Oh no.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in things when you believe in all, when you get to sit above it all. What do you think will happen if we leave here? I don't want to kill her. I don't think that's an option. Or that's an option I don't want to take. We need to be with her. Either we go together in death or elsewhere. That's what I think. But again, if we leave, then...
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
That sounds not very fun. I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave?
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
Uh-oh. Free myself? Again, there's no wrong or right choices, huh? I don't know what ending I'm getting here. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. You feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressuring in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and string against it. But it does not yield.
I love you.
I love you too. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. Huh? You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
Huh. Interesting. There are no words, no thoughts to describe the absolute reality, something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Step into the infinite. Well, I got no other choice. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you will always be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. Huh. There are no endings? I need some spark notes on this because I understand, I guess, the basic premise, but I'm not sure, like, what are the other endings? I'm really, really curious. But man, that was a pretty intense moment. It was creepy and disturbing until maybe the end of it, when I talked to the narrator in that mirror, broken mirror, and then it got extremely more philosophical. I mean, there were still some creepy images here and there, but I was more allured by anything else. Until we got to the part where, oh, this is what it's all about. These aren't exactly humans or anything. Finish the game. The good ending doesn't count. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Looks like the guy from the Avatar, the princess. Is that right? You mean Jake Sully came in? I gotta admit that the voice acting really, really carried this whole game. Especially the narrator and the princess. It was awesome. Granted, the other ones are also very, very good. I'm pretty sure that I haven't gone through every one of them. I'm sure there are more. Huh. Three-headed girl from Avatar? Are you talking about the second one? Because I've never seen it. Join the Discord. Return to main. Play our other game. Join the subreddit. Man, this guy sure this game sure knows how to self-promote right here. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's a track order from the special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take the screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. Beautiful song, though, I must admit. Yeah, the writing, though, I can't exactly say it's like unbelievable because it's most likely because I haven't understand all of it. So I can't say it's like terrible, bad, good, or incredibly good. I just more like I need a little bit more synopsis. I need to read a little bit more into it. Think, give it a little bit more time. But other than that, the drawing were incredibly creepy, disturbing at times, and making me extremely uncomfortable. And the hauntingly beautiful soundtrack, like the one we're playing right now, it still gives me a lot of goosebumps. So I had a good amount. I had a really good time with this game. I'm not sure about giving it a score though. I'd probably say maybe a 7.5. Maybe you know, it's just But maybe that's just because I don't understand the game so much. It doesn't need to score you. Maybe. Still a very good score. Again, most of the games I play are average. When it's an average game, it's like a 5. So again, don't think 7, 7.5 is a bad score. It's like a solid score. See the mother of faces? I see. But yeah, this I grade on the bell cover. That is correct. But kudos to this game to giving me some really disturbing psychological horror. Because thinking back at now, I haven't had this kind of terror since the DLC, where FNAF and all that stuff, it was more jump scare, atmosphere. This one really messed with my head, and I really enjoyed it. It's a shame that there was no other 2 or 3 other pretty looking girls. It's just one princess, and she happens to be in a god. But anyways, oh man, that was fun. Bravo to this game. Bravo. Thanks. Again, guys, thank you so much for coming in and watching me play. I hope you guys had a good time. I'm not sure what to stream tomorrow. Maybe something a little bit more chill. Something... I like to take breaks from horror games now and then, but, you know... Jackbox? Maybe. Maybe I might save that for community night. Saturday is going to be VR chat. That's what I promised. But it just depends on my mood and see what I have in my store. Could be a simple chill stream like Stardew Valley. You never know, right? It's not gonna be Fortnite. Sorry. It's like this game, but not horror. It just depends on my mood. And sometimes it's just like I make the thumbnail and I was like, you know what? I like to play this game tonight. And then usually sometimes it happens at 4 or 5. Sometimes it happens at 1 or 2 o'clock. So no Roblox. Sorry. That's usually safe for our community nights. But VR chat is already giving me a bit of a nervous. Oh man, I remember. I will always remember this scene where it scared me and that haunting, chilling feeling. It's still giving me right now. So, anyways, guys, I hope you guys had a good time. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 7 o'clock. All right, have a good night.